Hi, YouTube. Your sex ass. Mama, him at it again. Mama, that dude at it again. Why him? Why him like that, Mama? Because he's good looking. That's why, child. Ha 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 ha. I was just on a live earlier this morning. It's one of the reasons I'm late. Some jackass got people out here believing that Donald Trump's going to send them some money because he loves them so damn much. Ladies and gentlemen, please stop. Let me make something abundantly clear. Donald Trump is doing anything and everything he possibly can to distract y'all from the fact that Jeffrey Epstein made emails about his dumb ass. And now the radio's on. So now we on the radio for real, for real. Let me say this one more time because obviously y'all didn't hear me with the first time when I said it. Donald Trump is doing anything and everything he possibly can to distract you from the fact that his ass and Jeffrey Epstein were closer than he even wanted us to believe. Wolfie's in the gosh damn building. I see you over there, Inferno. Inferno, I see you. I see you, Erica J. Amanda's in the building with your beautiful ass. April's here. Annabelle is here. I see my brother, Mr. Outcast, aka the leader of the Outcast Nation, and my brother and friend, Mr. Outcast himself. He is in the building. I love you, B. I love you, B. Hey man, when's your birthday again? It's sometime in the next couple of weeks, ain't it? Yeah, E got a birthday coming up. And then next month is my birthday. So technically, as twins, we were like, what's that set of twins that you have where you have one and then like weeks later you have another one? Isn't it? Don't they call them Irish twins or something? Merv is in the building. We got a Merv check. We got a Merv check. We got a Merv check. Merv is in the gosh damn building. Hold on. Wolfie turns 37 very soon. Mary, I know. Mary, why didn't you come and tell us that you had a birthday? What are we doing here, Mary? You know you get love in this building. What's going on? Jake Thomas is in the building. Mary, I know why Mary didn't do it. Mary's like, I love Thomas, but if he sings happy birthday to me, I'm gonna kill him. Like Mary's like, I've heard you sing happy birthday for people, Thomas. I'm not, nah. Mary like, don't sing for me. Wait a minute. 25th January 1972, I'll be a beautiful 54. I'm older than you. Ha 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 ha. You know what's crazy? E, you know what's crazy? That's my son's birthday. My son Sinjay. His birthday is also on the 25th. Dog, when I tell y'all there's way too many parallels between myself and Elijah, I am not playing. I don't know I'm not. I swear to you, E, I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm dead serious. My son's birthday is January 25th. E, I don't know if you really truly understand this, brother, but we fam, dog. Before I begin, and I know I'm running late, but damn it, it's my show. I can do what I want. Before I begin, if you are on TikTok, on my right-hand side, you will see a Venmo and a Cash App. You will also see two incredible-looking gentlemen who are donkeys with beards. Or one has beard, the other one is wearing they're both wearing cool shades. That is the Cash App and Venmo of Nurse Jean, who is the wife of Wakandan Road Rebel, who is a very good friend of the show. He is a very good friend of mine, former first sergeant in the United States Army. He had a very, very terrible accident, and it looks like he is going to be off of his feet for a couple of weeks. Now, I will leave this Cash App on my TikTok live stream from now on. Okay. You'll see other things change in, but that will stay there. If you have it in you to give, please donate to this Cash App and this Venmo. As you all know, I am very, very, very serious when it comes to my friends. When I tell you you're my friend, or I call you a brother or a sister of that nature, I genuinely mean that. If I cannot do anything, like I ain't got $1 million, I can just throw it in there and they can handle it, I will make damn sure to elevate anything that they do. Anything. So in a time of need, this is what I do. And knowing how you guys are, I know how every one of you are. So if you're watching on TikTok, you could take a screenshot and blow it up. Please make sure you are shouting out or shouting out the Cash App and the Venmo, please. And let people know that, or at least let Road Rebel and his wife, Jean, let them know that we genuinely care about them. If you are watching, brother, we need you back. You know, you're way too good at talking to the whites, sir. Like Magpie's in the building. Haven't slept well, skipped breakfast. I am falling back into Oh, no. All right, so this is Magpie. Everybody knows Magpie. Good morning, every one of you beautiful coffee beans. I haven't slept well and I skipped breakfast. I am falling back into the shit I did when my father died. I hate it, but I want to be honest about it. And that is exactly why, Magpie, we are here. This is what we do here. Okay, I want y'all to understand, it's not about having a bunch of money. Shell's Heart, good morning. It's not about having a bunch of money. It's not about having access to a bunch of money. Even if you have nothing, make sure, I'm gonna say this. I want to make sure you guys understand. Even if you have nothing. Oh, Miss Lyles, thank you. Tell him thank you. Even if you have absolutely nothing, no materialistic things, you have love. You have a voice. And you have time. Sometimes it's not about how much money you give. Sometimes it's about, hey, I follow that person on TikTok. Let me go over and give them some love. I think more and more, and that's actually going to be the basis for the show this morning. So I'll hold off on everything I want to say. Let me go ahead and get the intros going, because again, I am running late, but I'm good looking, so it's worth it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That man is an attractive looking man. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? I have to hold on to this. It's incredible. I walking around with all this sexiness. One day, man. One day, me and Elijah are gonna be in the same place at the same time. And y'all want to talk about emotions? Listen, that man gonna walk through a door or walk off of a plane, and I'm gonna hug him, and we just gonna be standing there crying. Elijah knows this. That's the crazy part. My brother Wakanda Road Rebels in the building. That eligible record. What the hell? Primarily directs people off app. What are you talking about? God. How do MAGA lives continue to happen and nobody says shit? Can somebody explain that to me? What we doing right now, yo? But anywho, so that's what we do around here. Okay, it's not about what you give and how much you give and showing off how much you give. Okay, it is literally about doing it with a sense of purpose. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But let me go ahead and get this show started, ladies and gentlemen. Godzilla -1 in hell. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all all ages. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a Truthful Thursday episode of The Sound of Coffee. Somebody's grandmother's panties just got wet for the first time in about 20 years. And that's the your mama joke for this morning. Grandma, what you over there doing? Baby, don't talk about it. FC's in the building. Morning, FC. Miss Lyles is like, sir, get out. Y'all grandma, I'm in the kitchen right now, shaking like a leaf. I catch every one of y'all every morning. Y'all hear your mama joke and y'all just like kind of brace for impact. Y'all don't know where I'm going with this bitch. Nana, I can't help it. Your grandson, hey, Nana. I'm just saying. Help me help you, help me, you know what I mean? My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, leader of the Villains Guild. I just gave you your mama joke. Some of y'all are not going to be able to recover. Some of y'all going to be looking at y'all grandmother today like, hey, grandma, what you think about? Huh? Grandma, what you think about? Huh? Grandma's brain was like, I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. She from around the way, goddammit. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Brucephalus the cactus. Always in our hearts. Always in our hearts. Always in our hearts. I see the secrets in the building with your buffets. Good morning, Swords. Love your face. Hey. Me and Swords have that type of relationship. We show our love almost violently. Love your face. Love your face. Oh, snap. Like I said, it may very well be time. It may very well be time for another one. The title of Brucephalus is kind of like Batman. Anybody can be under the cowl. Anybody. I think it may be very well be time for another Brucephalus. I think that might actually happen. Another B-Ceph. Yeah. Get your C's, turn them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB, 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 OCB. Why you got your hand up there? Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. Love on you some you for the very best part of this entire endeavor. The coffee beans. New friends. Special day. Very special day. Every day I get a chance to hang out with y'all is a special day. Now, it is a Truthful Thursday. And I want to talk about the thing that has been kind of like dominating TikTok Spaces and the news. And that is the lady who calls churches. Is her name, I need to, okay, what is this woman's name? I'm tired of just calling her that lady. That just sounds disrespectful and shit. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. Before I begin, let me greet you with the universal greeting of the coffee beans.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
You could have changed the world until the coffee beans woke up. And since Wolfie's all the way over in Australia, you don't know when we wake up. Let me tell you something. You had a chance to cure cancer and change the world until the coffee beans woke up. Why did I change my name? I didn't change. Who is this? Don't nobody touch him just yet. Because I know 3 of the 4 horsemen are already in here. Don't touch him yet. I want to know what the hell he means. I never changed my name. I've never changed my name. There. So, Nikaylee Monroe. If I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize. If I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize. But there has been a, like, Nikaylee. Thank you, Taz. See, this is what Taz is necessary in the game. This is what Taz is the enforcer, Arn Anderson. Because, listen, she gonna clear you out or you gonna get spine busted. Like, you got 2 choices. Hold on, wait a minute, wait. I know everybody wants to see her. My name is Coco. I come from Morocco. I dance the polka. Cause name is Coco. My name is Coco. I'm the screaming goat. Listen, if Coco ends up getting more fans than me, me and this goddamn goat gonna fight. Get more people showing up here for Coco than my black ass. I started this show. Shit. She's a late edition. She only been here about a month and a half. I show her one damn time. Even Chaos is like, hey, where'd that goat at, man? Huh? You heard what I said. Where Coco? Well, the funny thing about it, hey, Thomas, if that goat's hurt, you're gonna be next. Your name used to be Thomas the Villain Bishop. Now it's just Thomas Bishop. For a hot minute, I didn't think I deserved the name. But now I think I do. I was asked, is the villain back? And I'm like, yeah, I'm like kind of like John Wick. I'm thinking I'm back. Listen, Coco over here got more fans than me. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, I'll know something is wrong when I see a bunch of Team Coco with a bunch of goats and shit in it. I know right then and there. I'm like, yo, man. Buffy, you don't have to thank me. You don't. I just don't like. Number one, outspoken adoptee is a very beautiful person. I think she's a very beautiful human being. Annabelle with the $2 super chat snacks for Coco. See what I'm saying? And number 2, I don't deal well with death. There you go. Here's some more of that confession shit on a Truthful Thursday. I do not deal well with death. I don't. When people leave my life in that way, I have a very hard time with it. My father has been gone since 1998, since August of 1998. And I cannot lie and tell you that I do not still miss him. I do. For all of his faults, he was still my dad. My mom will have been gone 5 years December 4th. which just so happens to coincide with one of those Truthful Thursdays. I think about her every single day. Every day. I have lost people to homicide, unaliving themselves, medical issues, viruses, diseases. Death is really hard on me. Sometimes I just don't know how to take it. But to watch someone gleefully get their punk asses onto a social media platform and make goofy names and voices and shit for somebody who is battling something that I know for a fact sits on both sides of my family and has taken away three men that shaped the person that's sitting in this chair. No, not on my watch. Not on my watch. John, you know what? I'm gonna talk about that right quick. Just a quick segue. When I first got on TikTok, people were making fun of me for being a staff sergeant. Number one, they don't realize my career spans over 20-something odd years because I went into basic training in 1990, right? The second thing they get mad at, well, you didn't see any real combat. You were a supply sergeant. Let me tell you a story. We were in FOB Sharana. There was a trauma unit right next to the DFAC in downtown Sharana. So the Blackhawks would come and bring wounded to this medical unit. They had to start shutting off the internet when the Blackhawks came in because one time, and it had to have happened before I got there or while I was there, like when I first got there, somebody noticed somebody who was injured going into that medical unit and they blabbed it out all over Facebook, right? So they shut down the Blackhawks. So we knew, they shut down the internet so that people wouldn't say anything when the Blackhawks came in. So when we saw Blackhawk, we already knew, you know what I mean? We already knew that the internet was done, so we weren't going to be using the internet. So me and a couple of friends of mine, we were going to the little mini PX that they have there and get a haircut and stuff, right? There was an ambulance that was covered in blood. Covered it. The inside of it looked like a Jackson Pollock painting. And that trail led right into that medical unit. And I got a friend, Taylor Phillips, will tell you because he was one of the people that was there with me. We stared at that shit for about 5 minutes. We were thinking there's absolutely no way somebody lived through that. There's none. The way that the inside of that trailer looked, the way that the inside of that damn thing looked, there was no way. No way. That is the cost of war. So for anybody to doubt, because I went over to my brother Squares is in the building. For anybody to doubt that because I was a supply sergeant, I didn't see the cost of war, you're out of your goddamn mind. I did. And that is something I will never forget. Again, what? Oh my God. What are they talking? Now I done violated community guidelines. What are they talking about? This is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen. I'm just going to switch over. If you're on TikTok, I'm switching over. I'll tell you right now. What in the actual F are they talking about? Violent behaviors and criminal activities. What are you talking about? I am literally talking about my time in the military, and they're talking about what the Oh my God. All right, I'm switching over. This has got to be the stupidest shit. Don't worry about it. I'm switching over. This is the stupidest. This is why people hate this shit. All right, if you were over there on my live before, go over to the Sound of Coffee back up. Because TikTok's on that bullshit again. You know what? Magpie? I might just do that. I might literally just start doing more Substack because this is ridiculous. I didn't even say shit. I'm telling y'all, I'm describing to y'all what actually happened to me when I was in the war. This is the craziest, ignorant, most dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Yes, Celtic, that's exactly the point. That's exactly the goddamn point. So that shit like this does not derail my goddamn show. So we're going to keep doing what we do. I just went over to the damn backup. Cannot believe these people, man. Every day. Every day. It's always something. I didn't even get to talking what the actual hell I was talking about. Ignorant ass bastards. Oh my God. Hold on. Yes, Erica. I'm not going. Listen, YouTube is where I make YouTube is where I make my mark. Listen, TikTok is a flaky bitch. TikTok is a flaky bitch. Oh my God, did you say anything? Yes, I talked literally about the damn ambulance right next to the damn cash unit, the medical unit in Fob Sharana. I didn't make any of that up. I didn't get gory. I just simply told y'all what I saw. And TikTok's like, oh my God, violent behavior. Go to one of the MAGA lives where they talking about arresting and hanging Barack Obama. Nobody says shit, but what do I know? Goofy bastards. Anyway, let's get into what I wanted to talk about in the first place. The young lady whose name is now I'm gonna have to wait for Taz to translate for me. Taz, can you help me pronounce this young lady's name? You know what? Screw it. I'll just go with Miss Monroe. Miss Monroe does an experiment, right? And the experiment is really quite simple. Hold on. I think the person who asked you your name reported it. For what? Oh, this punk ass bitch. Just Taz, that's that bitch assness. It's the bitch assness. Nikaylee. Okay, Nikaylee Monroe. I listen, my wife said some shit yesterday. I'm gonna record it and put it as a sound on the soundboard. And then I'm gonna record myself going, the bitch assness. And I'm gonna put that on the soundboard. Because y'all need to know when the bitch assness happens. So let's talk about what Nikaylee Monroe did. All she did was call churches. That's all she did. And she put up a recording of a crying baby. And she asked each one of those churches for baby formula. Not money. Morning, can we not with your beautiful self? Don't even worry about it. No, we ain't even gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna even worry about it. She wasn't asking for money. She wasn't asking for credit cards. She wasn't asking for anything other than baby formula. Right? And Troy Page, blessings to you, brother. And then she recorded their response. Now, had she hung up the phone and didn't tell them she was recording, that would be illegal. But she did tell them she was recording. Please keep that in mind. And you would think that this woman gave birth to a child inside on a church pew, the way these people are acting. Two black churches and an Islamic mosque offered help. The Islamic mosque not only offered help, they were asking questions like, where are you? What kind do you need? How close are you? Things of that nature. Now, mind you, she told everybody she was doing an experiment. This was an experiment. And in the past week, this past week, I have seen more and more and more pastors and preachers copping pleas rather than owning the fact that they did not act like Jesus Christ. Every one of them out here copping pleas. They've called her a whore. They've called her a witch. They've called her a demon. Straight out of Satan's heart. They have talked about all the good things that they do, like they have a bread kitchen and a soup line and all this other good shit that their churches do. Here is the problem I'm having with this, and this is where the Truthful Thursday part of this comes in. Why are y'all blaming her for your reaction? How are you going to blame her for your reaction? How? How is it that this woman is responsible for how you acted when you were called and confronted with a situation? And this is what the show is about today. When we first started this morning, I said, you can have like little to nothing, but your words can get somebody through to the next day. Person comes on here and says, hey, I'm needing money. Goddess Maeve has done it. I put it out there. Did I have it to give? No, I didn't. But it cost me absolutely nothing to use the platform that we have right here to make sure people did know that Goddess Maeve was going through that. The other thing about it is, if any of you helped Goddess Maeve, both you and her probably said, don't talk about it. It's not because you're ashamed. It's because that's not why you did it. You didn't do it for the fame. You did it because somebody was in need. Y'all remember that rash of people going out and recording themselves, giving money to the homeless, and how everybody said, yo, stop doing that bullshit? Remember that? Y'all remember that? Now I sound like a little kid. Remember when we was over there? I don't know. I don't know what happened to American society, but I will tell you one thing that has been made abundantly clear. In the coarsening of our conversations, and mind you, this ain't just in America, because Elijah can tell you the same shit's going over in the UK. Magpie can tell you the same shit's going over in Germany. Wolfie can tell you the same shit is going on in Australia. The death of altruism should break everybody's heart. The death of altruism should break everybody's heart. People don't do good things because they're good anymore. The idea of bashing the poor makes me physically ill. Why? Why? What is the point of that? Now, if you're poor as shit and thinking one day you'll invent something and be there with the Bezoses and the Elon Musk, I will tell you how ignorant your ass is, and I'll tell you go sit your stupid ass down in the corner and read a book. But the poor already have it bad enough. Let me say that again. The poor already have it bad enough. Already. It is already a thing. Do y'all understand how heartbreaking it is to be poor? A lot of y'all watching this show right now understand what I am talking about. Doesn't matter where it comes from. You can be white, black, or otherwise. You can be gay, straight, or otherwise. You can be Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever. Some of y'all know what I am talking about. Some of y'all had those parents that you didn't see a lot. Mo Faye, what's happening? That you didn't see a lot because they were always working. Always working, always working, always working, always working. And you would see your parents and they're still trying to scrounge up shit to make sure your lives were just a little bit better. I never understood where this need to beat down on people who have already been beaten down by society in the first place. This shit makes no sense to me. But one of the things that has always been a claw in my neck, and this was long before I even became an atheist, is how many people with Bibles and big ass churches do not help those same goddamn people. Here you are with this big ass church in the middle of poverty. You're driving a nice car. Some of the people that come to your church have to take the bus. You got nice ass clothes. Some of the people that come to your church, all they have is shit that is torn up. And then you have the nerve to want special treatment. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, argue with your mama. That's what it is. Argue with your mama. That's what it is. These church institutions want special treatment. They want to have their tax exempt status, but they also want to be able to call your politicians on the phone and tell them, hey, you know that thing about women controlling their bodies? Yeah, we don't need that. Hey, you know that thing about gay people who have been together for 20, 25 years wanting to actually make their relationship official? Yeah, we don't want that. Hold up, homie. No. You don't get to not pay taxes and get to tell me what the hell to do with my life. You out your damn mind. You get to bully me and not pay taxes? No, absolutely not. And then this experiment comes around. And it confirms what so many people have been thinking. I have been, again, card-carrying militant atheists. But I do not knock Christians. I do not knock Muslims. I do not knock Buddhists. I do not knock Jews. I knock none of you. All I'm saying is you don't need a goddamn building with a guy with a nice suit to tell you some shit you can read in the book your damn self. I'm sorry. One of my favorite comic books is Green Lantern. Got a whole ton of Green Lantern comic books and shit. There was a time when, and y'all, it's in a movie. It's actually in a cartoon, a DC cartoon called Green Lantern First Flight. At one point, Sinestro had just destroyed the central power battery on Oa. It wasn't lighting. Hal Jordan literally almost broke his hand trying to get that thing to work, and he literally did. He said the oath, and the power that was already still in there turned his ass into like a glowing green god. I'm trying to get you to do that with your own religion. Tap in to the religion or the faith that you want. You have Bibles, Torahs, Qurans, you have Bhagavad Gitas. You can tap into the richness and fullness of your own spirituality. You do not need that shit in them buildings. You don't. And this experiment proves it to me. It proves it to me. Because at a moment where these people should have been on their shit, their pants were down. And rather than them looking at that realistically and saying, yo, we probably should do better. Nah, it's her fault. My wife told me a story about there was a new pastor to this church, right? So what he did was he dressed up like a homeless man. Morning, Rice. He dressed up like a homeless man and sat out in front of the church. People talked about him leaving. He needs to get out of here. This isn't the place. He's asking for donations. People walked right past him. Some of them stepped over him to get there, right? So 9 o'clock supposed to come. He's supposed to start service. He walks into the building. And all the people are like, ew, what is this homeless man doing here? Ew. And he starts taking his stuff off. He's like, I'm the new pastor of this church. I sat outside for hours and watched as every one of you walked in and had nothing nice to say to me. You wouldn't donate, you wouldn't feed, nothing. I did that to show you that you are not about Christ's teachings. You're more about what it looks like to be in a church. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you can call it hatred of religion if you want to. You ain't got to call it that. It actually is. But the truth of the matter is this. You don't need these people.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
You don't need these goddamn people. If you cannot read, but you want to study the Bible, get with somebody who can help you. My wife has a Strong's Concordance. I guess that's like the Cliff Notes or the way to understand the Bible and shit. Like, goddamn Strong's Concordance is bigger than the Bible. That shit look like a brick. Boy, if I hit you with this Strong Concordance, like, you know how you say, hey, I'm a, hold on. No, y'all know this sound, right? This one? Damn it, what is it? That one? Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God's watching. I'm going to tell somebody, I'm going to beat your ass with a Strong Concordance. Okay, listen, that's a murder charge, bitch. That bitch about that big. But you can use the Strong's Concordance to understand everything that's going on in the Bible. You don't need preachers. You don't need pastors. You don't need priests. And you damn sure don't need a building. You can do that on your own. You can. Now, mind you, before I go any further, and this one is for Taz, Arn Anderson, who I love dearly. She is the villain in arms. So let me go ahead and say this. There are a lot of preachers that do the good works of Jesus Christ. There are, right? But then there are those that don't. And those that don't, they literally are the reason people stop going to church. Oh shit, Tully Blanchard's in the building. All right, so we got Arn, we got Tully, and we got Rick. Where's Ole Anderson at? I know you're around here someplace. They're not about the good works of Jesus Christ. As an atheist, I try to live more of a life that Christ wanted people to live than even the preachers. I said what I said. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Get mad at me. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm out here literally trying not to do any harm to anyone, but defending my family, defending the people I love, and standing up for the things that I believe in. I'm calling people Pharisees that are Pharisees. Sorry. What you want? Barbecue mildew, baby. What do you want? And we have all known when that unholy trinity of religion, business, and politics got together, aka the moral majority, we knew they were on that bullshit then. Understand, women no longer have the right to control their own body because certain evangelical Christian conservatives could not keep Negroes out of shit. I said what I said. A lot of gay people are having their relationships and shit threatened because the evangelical church couldn't keep the Negroes out of it. I said what I said. Go back and look at the history of the moral majority. Jerry Falwell himself did not start making sermons about ABs until like 1976 or some shit, because it wasn't the thing that the evangelical Christian church wanted. What they wanted was segregation. Why do you got to make everything about racism? Because it is, stupid. Somebody need to know. It's true, kids. It's true. Brown v. Board of Education screwed them up. They had what was called segregation academies. They wanted their lily white kids to go to Christian academies. Winky, winky, winky. Translation, keep the Negroes out. Oh, keep the Negroes out. We don't want them dancing near our kids, so keep the Negroes out. Ashley, you know you ain't never late. You ain't missed nothing. You know that. Come on now. It's true. It is true. Look at the history. When the federal government or the Supreme Court said you got to desegregate these schools, all of these Christian academies popped up. They gonna keep Todd and Amy and Rummer and Craig and Chad away from Jamal, LaQuisha, Denisha. They listen. Hey, you got to desegregate these schools and let black students come in, black and brown and other students come in and be with your little white kids. Them people got hot. They got hot. They taught their kids how to be hot. We don't want none coming to school with us. So when that shit wasn't bringing in the money, they went to, hey, women can do things with their body now. What? They always could. What are you talking about? Like, these are the people that never mind the AB shit. They didn't even want women to have credit cards. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want women to have credit cards. They did not want women to have bank accounts because it was kind of like Dobby with a sock. If a woman gets a bank account, what else will she want? Oh shit, maybe she'll want a job or independence. That's the only reason. And now, in 2025, they're not even doing that part. They're not, ABs are over. They got what they wanted. They tried to petition this week, they tried to petition the Supreme Court to revisit the Obergefell decision that legalized same-sex marriage. And the Supreme Court told them, please get out. It was like, hey, will you relook that thing to make the gay people get married and make my marriage feel funny because the two gay people are hot and I don't want them to be together? Listen, the goddamn, the Supreme Court told him to get out. Yes, yes, Magpie. I did mention Dobby. Dobby has suck. Dobby's real now. I'm just saying. So for now, marriage, same-sex marriage is safe, right? And oh my goodness, what is that woman's name in Kentucky? What's her name? The one that wouldn't give up the damn marriage licenses. Kim Davis. Yeah, that's her. Kim, listen, I need Kim Davis to not. Like, come on, Kim. Kim, look at you. Kim, have y'all heard the complicated history of Kim Davis's marriages and the children that she was born thereof? Kim Davis ain't got no need. Listen, she should have been given license to the same vehicle marriages and shit. The way her life is structured. That bitch got kids all over the damn place and they all crooked. Like her third child is by her second husband, who she was married to her first husband, and then the second husband impregnated her. So she divorced first husband, married second husband, third husband comes in the picture. She give him some nookie. Then first husband come back. She give him some nookie. She having kids. All bitch, are you for real right now? How the hell are you gonna sit up and tell somebody I don't wanna give a license for same-sex marriage? Bitch, somebody should have said that shit to your dumb ass. That bitch whole life was a dumpster fire. How you gonna deny somebody a marriage license and we can't even keep straight all the. It's not even the fact that she got married I think it's 3 or 4 damn times. It's how her kids were brought in. That bitch got to connect for her life. God damn. That bitch thought she was hold on. Shaft said she's a walking Maury Povich show. Yes. Yes. That bitch is a walking Maury Povich show. She having kids. She having kids with her first husband while she married to a third husband. Then she divorced third husband, gets with fourth husband, then gives second husband a baby, and then third and fourth husband, I don't even know if he got any goddamn kids out of the deal. Like, hey bitch, like, am I gonna get a kid out of this? Like, that bitch out here giving out ass like the Price is Right.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
I'm gonna have to pay for that one in the next life. I'm gonna have to pay for that one in the next life. That was gonna echo in eternity. God damn it. No, that was not I don't get Kobe's angry. I do not get a single Kobe on this show. All I get is this.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
I'm gonna pay for that one in the next life. Giving out ass like the Price is Right. Wrong as shit for that one. All right, professionalism, goddammit. Professionalism. I'm gonna pay for that one in the next life. What we do in life? echoes in eternity. Nana J, fourth one said, nah, we good. You got enough. You probably got 3 on the other side of town. Nana!
Kobe.
Kim Davis, one of Kim Davis' husbands gonna die and they be like, we his real kids anyway. Like, hey, yo, hey. Damn. This the stupid ass woman that had the goddamn audacity not to give somebody a marriage license. Bitch. But again, I go back to this idea of what the church should do and what the church actually does. You're going to hell by yourself, sir. No, Miss Lyles, we can't ride together. You, me, Mr. Lyles, because I know you're gonna tell that joke to Mr. Lyles. You're gonna laugh his ass off. Come on now. We can be in the car together. Hold on. Bazinga. Wait a minute. We give him a bazinga. Thank you, Taz. See, Taz knows that I cannot partake in the Kobe, so I'll get a bazinga. Hold on. Magpie said, Kim Davis treats marriage like it's a suggestion.
Kobe.
Magpie, take that. Go on over there with that. Go. Magpie, go take that one. It lights up in the dark.
Kobe.
Kim Davis treats marriage like a suggestion. I'm sorry. Magpie. This one got the kung fu grip. Just take it. Just
Kobe.
go on over there. It's in the corner over there. But again, Thomas, there's a room in our party bus for you on the road to hell. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Yeah. Miss Lyles said, you and him go by your damn self. Miss Lyles, you just gonna throw your husband out there? I'm telling you, tell him that joke. Tell him that joke. Set it up right and say, this is what Thomas said about Kim Davis. Set it up and watch. He gonna pee on himself laughing. Watch. That shit's funny. I know humor. Mr. Lyles gonna be like, he didn't say that. That man going to hell. But anyway, hold on. Taz like, some ladies thrift clothes, Kim thrifts husbands. Taz!
Kobe.
Arn Anderson coming out with the spine buster and shit.
Kobe.
We can spend the rest of the show talking about Kim Davis' husbands. Okay. Serious. Serious now. Okay. Kim Davis played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo.
Kobe.
That shit almost came through my nose. Miss Kim,
Kobe.
take that over in the corner, please. Hold on. What is Wolfie over here talking about? Thomas Bishop, you know, with that many kids, you don't have to ask if she spits her. Jeez. Oh, God. Wolfie.
Kobe.
Wolfie. The end of that comment can only be seen on the YouTubes. Kim, I think that is your first Kobe. Wolfie over here being nasty as shit.
Kobe.
Wolfie, sir. I don't know how they do in the Outback, sir. And then Troy said, Herbert JJ is a shell game. Jesus.
Kobe.
Not a shell game.
Kobe.
Not the coochie being a shell game. God damn it. Oh, God. I thought she just threw darts at a board and went from. Look at Rick. Look at Ric Flair.
Kobe.
Y'all, listen, this is when I know y'all out here trying to bust threes on purpose.
Kobe.
God damn. Holy shit. Something wrong with y'all. She's her town's goodwill. God damn.
Kobe.
Mo. You take that and be over in the corner, sir. I can't have, listen, I'm going to get this to you, but I'll tell you right now. You need to leave, sir. You need to leave, sir. Town's Goodwill. Used husbands all up and down in the damn store. There's a Kim Davis original. First husband, barely used. Had kids with her when she was with her third husband. But you know what? Oh my God. Annabelle. Like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. You ain't hitting the sides anymore. Annabelle. You take this and go stand in the corner. How dare you, ma'am? Listen, even Jay Thomas is trying to get order in this. It's like, enough, Thomas, enough. Okay. But it goes to show you that the hypocrisy that is the church permeates through everything. Now, a lot of y'all are followers of Jesus Christ. You call yourself Christians because you identify with the life and deeds of Jesus Christ. You try to live a life based on the principles of Jesus Christ. Right? Now, again, I don't knock you. I don't knock a Muslim that lives their life through the 5 pillars of Islam. I don't knock you. What I do knock is this idea that you have to go to a centralized place to have this shit taught to you. No, you don't. No, you don't. And this experiment has proven a point that atheists like myself have been making for about 20 years now. About 20 years. Okay? You don't need the church, ladies and gentlemen. Pastor Thomas Burke, I guess that's his name. He out there with the blue cashmere robe with the taco meat hanging out. First off, sir, I'm not about to sit here and have a conversation with you after you just got out the shower with the taco meat hanging out. I'm sorry. If you are a pastor and I got to see taco meat, bitch, I'm not talking to you. I don't want to. Listen, they are out here. Listen, these goddamn Kim Davis jokes over the YouTube chat, they're still going. Keep going, chat. We love you all. He's in a robe with his, the taco meat, the taco. Hey, Mofi, that's taco meat is chest hair. That's code for chest hair. Like, for example, my brother Rocky can grow chest hair. I cannot. He out here looking like, you know what I mean? Like a real man, I got hair on my chest. Me over here, I got sprigs around my nipples, and it's just, she don't even work. She don't even work. I'm out here, I'm shaving my chest and getting less chest hair off my chest than I do off my damn ears. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Brother, take off his shirt. I'm a real man. And mind you, he's a stocky guy. Because there's a McCormick gene called the tall and small. There is a McCormick gene called the tall and small. Basically, one son will be really, really long, and the other one will be really, really stocky. My Uncle Jay, who's my father's little brother, was 6 foot Jesus. My father was 6'1", but he was stocky built. I am 6 feet tall. My brother Rocky's 5'11". I'm the tall one. He's the stocky one. So he gets chest hair, and I get thoughts and prayers and chest hairs, bitch. That's what I get. Ashley Horton, God damn it. Ashley Horton talking about Kim Davis coach. Kim Davis coach has a theme song. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Hey, yo. Hey, John, you never know what you're going to wear over here, buddy. Hey, E, I'm telling you, there's a strong possibility that you're related to me for real, for real. Listen, every time my father's truck stopped, somebody showed up. Little baby. Like, I'm just trying to help y'all. My old man was prolific. Listen, if the 18-wheeler is stopping, then the cab gonna be rocking. That was my dad. Listen, my father, man, was prolific. And man was out here. Listen, you know, on The Price is Right, they say contestants not appearing on stage will receive a year's supply like rice-a-roni or some shit. That was my dad. Women not chosen will receive a baby. That old man was not playing. And the one thing I can tell you about me is this. I know where all of them are, okay? I know every one of them. I ain't got but 4. If a child pops up right now and says, Mr. Villain, hi, my name's Dexter. I think I might be your son. I factored in at least 1. I have factored in 1. I wasn't like my dad. My old man didn't even look at condoms as an option. He's like, oh, I'm putting that shit on. Like, you better ride this wave and hope you come out on the other side with nothing else. Like, God damn. I love him. I miss him every day. I miss that old man, but I'm real about it. Old man was out here. Are you breathing? Huh? Yeah. I see you when I see you. Look, it's a McCormick. It was so bad. My father told my mother before he died, and I knew this was the end, because I think about a week later he passed away. But the last conversation him and my mom had told me about it. She's like, yeah, you know, Matt called me, and I was like, did he talk? He's like, yeah, he talked. He was kind of in and out of it. You knew the end was coming. I said, so what did he say? He's like, one of the things he told me was the 5 kids that he had with me was the only kids he recognizes. If you have to tell that to a woman you never divorced, there's a like, goddamn. That's some wild shit. Could you imagine? Listen, could you imagine if Genghis Khan had said that to his first wife? Only the 12 children I had with you are the ones I recognize. Genghis, sir, Mr. Khan, sir, you done banged half of Mongolia, bitch. Like, I don't. What am I supposed to do with this information? This man had impregnated half of Asia. He talk about, hey, them 12 kids I had with you, them the only 12 I recognize. So we gonna leave the other 415. We don't know it. I think they were a con. He plugged in every easy pay. Taz, come on.
Kobe.
Come on, Taz. But my father, being the way that he was, helped me to be a little bit more of the way I am. I see bullshit I see bullshit ahead of time. And from a lot of these preachers I've seen this week, it is straight monkey shit. I'm sorry. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Argue with your goddamn mama. Do not argue with me. How you fail an open book test? How do you fail an open book test? Go inside and shut the blinds for the tree. Yo, Wolfie!
Kobe.
Wolfie, take that and go on over there, sir. How you fail an open book test? You're doing the good works of Jesus Christ. One of the things he did was fed the multitudes. Somebody calls you, one of the multitudes call you and go, hey, yo, I need some baby formula. I don't want no money. I just need some baby formula. And you failed the test. How you go, nah, we don't do that around here. What the Pardon me, sir? Pardon me, excuse me? Come on, say, what the hell did you just say? You failed an open book test. You failed an open book test. And then you mad that people know that you failed an open book test. This Miss Monroe did not do anything wrong. Like, again, I told y'all a lot of the mentality that I have, a lot of the way I see the world, a lot of the stances that I take come from the worst depressive period I ever had in my life. 2008. 2008. Where I was conflicted and felt guilty about the fact that I was about to make one of the biggest decisions I've ever made in my life. And there are so many people that depend on me, but I am taking them away from the worlds that they know. I'm taking my bonus children away from their father. I'm taking my wife away from her parents. I'm taking my daughter away from her mother. And I am racked with guilt, which led me down a dark path. We're talking 9 months. Maybe not. No, maybe not. April till January of 2009. From April of 2008 till January 2009, I was in a depressed state. Again, I don't lie on this show. I don't come on here and try to give y'all any bullshit when it comes to where I am, where I come from, and what I stand on. And in the midst of that, I had taken a bootleg copy of The Dark Knight and I watched it every single day, back to back to back, every day for 2 weeks straight. Be safe, Erica. Love you. I know that movie so well that I can damn near act out every part in it. But that ending catches me every day, every time. I can't watch, like I can go on HBO Max and watch all of the Christopher Nolan Batman films. That is the one that if I start watching it, my wife will start calling me like, Thomas, are you okay? Thomas, are you all right? Is everything okay? Because she knows. Talked about this in therapy too. It is that ending part that always gets me. Damn, all that. Did you tell my nephew the Christmas tree story? No, I did not tell my son the Christmas tree story, but I think I'll call him today and tell him chaos. But it's that ending part that gets me every time. Every time. Every time. A man willing to be the villain so that the people can get a hero out of it. Why do we not have preachers that are willing to do that exact same thing? Why do we not have preachers that are willing to do that exact same thing? Why is it when one preacher sees another preacher doing nothing more than taking money in, showing off his opulence, how come there's not another preacher that stands up and says, that is not the teachings of Jesus Christ? Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? That woman Miss Monroe did nothing wrong. She exposed something we've all known for years, decades. We know everybody ain't here for the good. You know that. Magpie Thomas, I don't know why, but Batman has such a special place in my heart. I may not be as knowledgeable of DC and stuff, but I always felt drawn to the character. Yes, because out of all the characters within comics, Batman's origin story is literally the impetus for him even existing. And it came from pain, brokenness. A child watching his parents die in front of him. Now, yes, everybody throughout comics has one of them stories. Uncle Ben with Spider-Man, the Flash's mom, Superman and the entire planet of Krypton. But Batman's story hits us in a different place because it is something that happens every single day. Children are every day are separated from their parents because of violence. Every day. You would think in that breach, faith, spirituality, and the church would be, but they're not. They're not. Wolfie says, Thomas Bishop, that's how well she knows you. My family knows there is something wrong with me if I start playing Metallica Fade to Black. Yes. Yes. Because I'm going to be interviewed by We Are What's Left in the coming week. I think it's next week. I am part of We Are What's Left. And the subject I talked about is why the world needs villains. And I do not mean villains in the supervillain, dastardly Joker, Thanos type. No. What I mean by villain, and I've explained this before, is this. A person that is willing to say the uncomfortable things in a room with people who are used to comfortable things. A person that is willing to stand up and say, no, this is wrong, in a room full of people who are saying, yes, it's right. A villain is somebody who is willing to take the heat for being the person that stands up and fights for people whose voices are not in those rooms against the people that are in that room. Because I'm going to tell you something. The people in that room see themselves as heroes. Just like Donald Trump sees himself as a hero. MAGA thinks he's a hero. MAGA thinks themselves as hero. When you hear patriot, that means they think they're the good guys. If they are the good guys, who are the bad guys? That is what a villain is. I could give y'all the tenets of villainism. I have them. I could give you the tenets of villainism. We have way too many churches that want to be rich and pretend to be Christians than we actually have actual churches being Christians. I get it. I'm unpolished. I am profane. I'm a smartass. I'm arrogant. But there is a reason for that. If you see me go on your live, or you see me go into a live, you already know whoever the antagonist is, whoever's in there talking that bullshit, I'm the one they're afraid of. Because I bite back. And that's what this woman, Miss Monroe, exposed. There are far too many preachers, far too many mega churches. Keep going, I'll stop you when you're wrong. There are far too many of them that are perfectly okay with giving lip service to what Jesus did and not walking in the steps of Jesus. That's why, as an atheist, as a card-carrying atheist, that is my life. That is what I try to do. Not because of a deity, but because of my mama and daddy, but because of my uncles, because of my aunts, because of my grandparents. That's why I do what I do. Ask my siblings. If I got it and you need it, then you got it. It's that simple. One of my favorite Bruce Springsteen songs, We Take Care of Our Own. Ask anybody who has ever sent me a DM. Ask anybody who's ever sent me a text message. Ask anybody who has ever emailed me for help. And if I have it to give, they get it. Ask them what they hear. I want to thank you so much. I said, no thanks needed. We take care of our own around here. We do. We do. Ask anybody. I do not do anything for the notoriety or the money involved. I do it because my mama and my daddy taught me we take care of our own. Long before Bruce even said it, that was our mentality. My mother's greatest joy is her 5 children. And she drilled into every single one of us. If one of us needs you, if one is in need, all 4 go with them. If one is in need, all 4 go to them. Now, I have a little sister I haven't spoken to in 5 years, but I came on here and told y'all earlier this week that I did something I never thought I would do because of the animosity. I invited that sister to come onto our Zoom with the 4 of us. We hash it out. We're going to argue. There's going to be a lot of tears and a lot of yelling. But we family. That's still my little sister. We take care of our own. Why is it Joel Osteen kept his damn church closed during flooding in Texas during Hurricane Irene? Why did he do that? You have a goddamn mega church. You have a mega church. You could have opened that shit up and had people staying in there away from the flood, but you didn't. Creflo Dollar standing there talking about if I want God to give me a jet, ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, it is. I cannot give your bitch ass money, punk. What are you talking about? You won't be jetting with my money, with my dough, with my chicken, with my cheese. No, you won't be jetting around with that, Creflo. The reason I love this sound, and it's one of my favorite sounds.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
That is TD Jakes, who has a mega church. Who has a mega church. Out here telling women they need to be more this, that, and the third. Hey, partner, you need to be more about the business of Jesus and less of the business of TD Jakes, goddammit. I said what I said. In other words, there are far too many religious institutions that will tell you it is imperative on you to give rather than the church not giving to you. Understand something, ladies and gentlemen. People need hope. People need hope. I don't care what part of the United States or the world you live in. Hope can move mountains. Hope can heal wounds. Hope can build bridges. Hope. That one word, hope. But when your news is telling you you get none from the people you elected, when your social media is telling you it's your fault that you're there, when people that voted against their best interests and yours tell you bootstraps, and then you go to a place that they call the house of God, and then they turn you down? Love you, Tracina. Have the best day possible, please. And then they turn you down. Where do you get your hope from? Y'all know what that feels like? When the place that says they are the house of God and God loves you, but they won't help you. Do you know how earth-shatteringly hurtful that is? Where's the hope? They always say, hope comes in the morning. Where is it? Where is it? Our federal government right now in 2025 is telling American citizens, yeah, we don't care. But look at our ballroom. Did you know that on the same day that old Charlie caught his, there was a school school shooting, or pew pewing. That shit got overshadowed because our media told us, yeah, a bunch of kids, they're not important. Where's your hope? Where is it? And follow-up question, who told y'all you don't deserve that hope? Who told you that was wrong? Who told you you don't deserve hope? You out here depending on SNAP benefits, not because you're lazy, but because you're overworked. You got 2 kids. Your job isn't paying you enough. You're living in some rinky-dink trailer, some shitty-ass apartment underneath something. Life is spiraling around you. Bills are piling up. You got a couple of title loans, maybe some credit loans, this, that, and the third, and you got to make those damn payments, but you also have to feed your kids. The federal government says you don't deserve food. Fox News calls you leeches, greedy, entitlement. You go on social media, on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or wherever, and then you got to go scrolling past people that are telling you over and over, if you ain't got it, it's your fault. Where's your hope? Where is it? If you want to really, truly break down the essence of what villainism is, it is that. I don't do this show for money. I don't do this show for glamour or anything like that. And I really want y'all to truly understand me when I say this. This is my job, yes, but it gives me a chance to get up in the morning, get dressed, make my coffee, love on my wife, make sure my daughter has breakfast, make sure she gets on the bus to go to school, make sure my wife can get all of her stuff, make sure she's got her keys and stuff so that she can go to work, so that I can go to work. This is my job. But one of the beauties of this job is this. It comes built in with hope. It does. It's part of the DNA of the Sound of Coffee. Hope. Because you need it. Because you deserve it. What was in that movie? Because sometimes truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. Sometimes people deserve to have their faith rewarded. And that's true. God will talk to you. Jesus may talk to you. Muhammad may talk to you. Allah may talk to you. But you still need somebody to look you in the face and say, I'm proud of you. I got you. If I've got it and you need it, then you got it. If I can't get it, I'll make sure everybody else and their grandmother knows you need it. Because sometimes truth isn't good enough. The truth of the matter is the people that call themselves heroes do not care about you. They don't. That's why they're called heroes. That's why they're corrupt. They're dirty. They make themselves look clean because you are so broken down that you don't even notice. What Miss Monroe did was give voice to every single solitary one of you and the people that you know and the people that you love and those people who love someone and those people who love someone. She gave a voice to you. She became the villain of the goddamn story because somebody had to. Somebody had to. Somebody had to stand there and say, these people want to affect your life. These people want to bring dominionist Christianity into this world. These people want a theology brought on your forehead. They are Christian nationalists and they do not give a shit about Jesus or you. Somebody had to say it. She didn't do anything wrong. A villain is the hero the world needs, the world deserves, but doesn't need right now. Of course we're going to get hated. Of course we're going to get hated. It comes with the package. But hope rides with us. Hope. I started restructuring the guild because we have a charter. And the charter is built on the 3 A's: activism, advocacy, and awareness. I started to literally ask questions of members of the guild like, okay, what is your military occupational specialty? An MOS. My MOS was 92 Yankee 30 level. Okay. I've asked members, would you consider yourself more of an activist, advocate, or a person that works on awareness? Every person I've asked has come up with one different thing. So I have literally made their positions that once everyone in the guild has done this, oh, for scrap's sake, here we go with this bullshit again. Once everybody in the guild has picked their position, we will have departments that will be in charge of just that. They will have department heads, and those department heads will answer to the founders. The founders themselves, each of us will have a military occupational specialty, an MOS, a position. Mine is awareness. My title and designation is the brutalist, but my position is awareness. I love using my voice to highlight things that people need to pay attention to. There will be activists, people that go out and work in homeless shelters, work in soup kitchens and things of that nature. We will have advocates, people who will advocate, okay, this is a problem. Single mothers not getting this, that, and the third. I am an advocate for that. When your content will be geared towards that. Anytime you get a chance to actually do any advocacy, that will be the job for you. Because people need that. That's what the society needs right now. Hope. You know how good it feels when somebody knows that you're going through some shit? And they tell you, I got you, man. All right, Dave, I got you. The best words in life is, I got you. I got you. That means in that moment, that person knows you're going through something and is going to do everything they can to help. I got you. Say no more, fam. I got you. What Miss Monroe did was show that something we already know. A lot of these people ain't got your ass. I said what I said. I remember that one preacher was talking about he was wearing an $84,000 watch. And this same preacher was talking about, I just bought my house cash. Clap for me. Clap for me. Oh, it would have been a clap. he wouldn't have liked my clapping. Know what I mean? Oh, you want me to clap for you? Oh, okay, dog. Okay. Morning, Tenchi. Mwah.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
You're wearing a watch that is more expensive than a lot of people's homes, and you just bought another home, bigger home than the one you had. You want people to clap for you? Okay. All right, I'm gonna clap.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. How you want it?
You want to play like that? Cool. We'll play. We'll clap for you by calling you out for what you are. If you got enough money to talk about your $84,000 watch, I think you need to be taxed at 75%. Know what I mean? Right now, I'm wearing an Oris watch, ORIS. If you go look at how much they cost, you can be like, yo, that's a lot of money. This is a knockoff. This is a knockoff watch. This is a knockoff. This is a knockoff Oris. I bought this in Germany. I paid $100 for it in German money. So I can wear this wherever I want. They go, oh man, you got money. You got an Oris watch. No, I have a knockoff Oris watch. Wolfie, we got you if you need us, man. Because time is real. The material way you tell time is not. I got a bunch of knockoffs. I don't lie about it. I do not lie about it. I got a bunch of them. Y'all seen me wear some of the shits. Now, I have a huge amount of Invicta watches. Invicta is one of my favorite brands of watch. If you ever watch any of my videos, you notice a lot of the watches that I wear are Invicta watches. I put stock in Invicta watches, but time is still free. I just need something to tell me what time it is. I sleep with them. I've showered with them, what have you. I have an Alpha Gear watch that's a smart watch. I paid about $100 for it. The material way I did it is one thing, but time is free. So I'm not about to sit here and go, look at my Oris. It's fake. It's a knockoff. It's moissanite. You know what I mean? But these people will stand in front of you, talk about their G-Wagons, talk about their big-ass houses. And have y'all seen Joel Osteen's house? When you look at that house, you just like, tax this bitch for real. You will look at the house that Joel Osteen lives in right now and be like,
I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
He should be taxed for just having half of that house. His shit should be 90% for half of that house. And as long as they sign it up underneath the church, they can keep this shit. But they can't give you baby formula? Word? Joel Osteen got a house. Half of his house looked like 5 city blocks of my old neighborhood. I am not playing. Go look at the aerial view. Go look at the aerial view of that man's house. Go look at it. If you took half of that house, like the aerial view, just cut the shit in half. The half on the right side or the half on the left side is bigger than about 6 blocks of Prospect in Kansas City. That's how big they are. About 6, I'd say 5, 6 blocks. But baby formula is a bridge too far. Y'all understand that? Baby formula is a bridge too far, but you can have a house that goddamn big. I'm going to use Michael Pruitt as an example of something. I told y'all Michael Pruitt has one of the biggest hearts of anybody I've ever met. Just a very big, gregarious, great human being. I've seen pictures of him and his wife and the kids and everything. I've seen this. Michael Pruitt has medical problems. He lives in the United States of America that purports across the world how great they are and how much people want to come here because of how great they are. Here's Michael Pruitt, a hardworking man, a husband and a father, and a grandfather, I believe. Well, yeah, he is a grandfather. With medical conditions that we don't even take care of. My good friend, my brother, and co-owner of Ghost Claw Productions Radio, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, has entered the YouTube chats. Good morning, Jeff. Truthful Thursday today, buddy. Why do we live in a country where someone like Michael Pruitt has to work with these medical issues and is not taken care of by the country he lives, works, and has had his family in? That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. The heroes write the story that the rest of the world hears. The villain is the one that does the rewrites. For 5 years, I have used my voice to tell America, you are effing up. Please clean your shit up. I have been vilified for my earrings. I've been vilified for my fingernails. Nobody's ever been able to vilify me for what I'm saying. I have yet to meet one goddamn person, one person that can dispute the shit that I'm saying. And argue with your goddamn mama. Do not argue with me. I have yet to meet one person, MAGA, non-MAGA, passport bros, whoever. I have yet to meet one goddamn person that can say to me everything I'm telling them is wrong. And I don't even have to go out and go, here's my examples. Bitch, you see them every goddamn day. I ain't got to say it. You see it. I don't have to. Every one of you are smart enough to know what this country is and is not doing. Every one of you know what the church is and is not doing. Why is the church in politics and not in baby formula? Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. The craziest part about me is I don't have to lie. You all have functioning eyes and functioning ears. You can see. When we have TikTokers saying that people with special needs should be chucked off a cliff and their asses get verified, that is telling you something. That is telling you something. It is telling you society don't give a shit about you. But the preachers and the pastors and the priests will be all up in your damn face telling you to tithe to Jesus. You could talk to Jesus your damn self. It's hard to eat. You cannot make a dinner out of the good works of Jesus Christ if there ain't no damn food involved. If there ain't no food, how you gonna eat? Basic necessities. And that's what aggravates me. No poor person is asking for your shit. No poor person wants to be poor. They didn't dream about that. They didn't say that's the life they want to live. It happens. Things happen. Medical debt happens. Financial debt happens. You got a good job one day, the next day you're laid off. It happens. You think anybody wants to be there with them goddamn EBT cards? Do you think somebody thinks that's a great life? You think that's what they want? No. No. They want dignity. They want to be treated like a human being. They want their needs to be addressed. They want to know somebody gives a shit about them. Morning tea time with T's in the building. They want to know that. You got to give them hope, baby. Harvey Milk, gay icon, Harvey Milk said, you got to give them some hope. And if churches are out of the giving hope business, then I think they should be out of business, period. They need that. And if you ain't going to even at least give that, then what are you here for? What are you here for? Why do you exist? Why do you exist here? Why are you talking to us? Why should we believe you? Why should we talk to you? Why should we even be bothered with you? Why? Because you got a book I can go buy at Barnes & Noble? Oh, you can interpret that book for me. Oh, like I can't go buy a Strong's Concordance and do it myself? Oh, but the word of God, the God's leader, and no, you are not. You are not a doorway to Jesus. You are a roadblock to Jesus, bitch.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
You're going to be mad at me and I don't give a damn. You're a roadblock. Every one of you. If you're a Christian, you can buy a Bible. If you're a Muslim, you can buy a Quran. If you are Jewish, you can buy the Talmud and the Torah. You can read for yourself. You can make those life choices for you. Because every person with a religion, an Abrahamic religion, y'all are being gaslit to death. I'm surprised y'all haven't blown up by now. Christians telling you Muslims are bad. Muslims telling you Jews are bad. Jews really reading the Bible and thinking, hey, the Christians are kind of bad. Every one of them pointing fingers. Every one of them. They're not reading these holy books. They're telling you what they think. There's a video going around on TikTok right now of a woman who went to the Second Reformer Church, literally sleeping in the parking lot in her car. I'm going to say that again. She's in the parking lot of this church, sleeping in her car. Now, do you think she's lazy? You think she's eating bonbons? You think she's a welfare queen? No, she is a tired worker who just needs a place to sleep at because she's homeless. And do you think Second Reformer of Kalamazoo, Michigan, did anything other than film her ass? And they have a woman preacher. Guess what? The asshole nature is still the same. So mind you, while she's filming and calling the police and shit on a homeless woman trying to sleep in a car in their parking lot, this same woman, same goddamn woman will tell you that you live through the love and the blood of Jesus Christ. Y'all make that shit make sense to me. Make that shit make sense to me. You have a chance to actually live by the word of Jesus, and you refuse to do it. You refuse. I've been homeless. I guess I can tell this story. So, my father came back in my life a second time, whatever. I decided to move to Las Vegas with him. So we moved to Las Vegas. He promised me he was going to give me a van and I was gonna have a job and make some money, and I can get my own place, right? Okay, so I had to go there. My father was a truck driver, so he went out of town a lot. What I didn't know is that people were looking for him to pay the rent. Father wasn't doing it. Nice house. Don't get me wrong. It was a beautiful ass house in Vegas. He wasn't paying the rent because that's how my father was, right? So he and that woman that was with him, who the less said, the better, because if it gets back to her and she come at me, there's going to be some misunderstandings and furniture moving. But anyway, they took off and they were gone for about 2 months. So I had the house to myself. I had the van to myself, everything, right? So I'm working at a 7-Eleven. I'm making them, some good money. I won't say good, but it was money for money. And one day I leave work because I was working overnights. I leave work. I go home. The door's locked. I cannot get in. The damn realtor and the creditors have locked the damn door. So I had to sneak in to the house from the back door, went in, grabbed my shit, got in the van, and I took off. I'm calling my dad like, yo, there's a damn eviction notice on the door. I can't get in the building, blah, blah, blah. My father's like, okay, I'll call you back, whatever, right? So I was on the street for like a day. Did my overnights, got up the next morning, blah, 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 that thing. So I was off like the second day. Like I worked, the door was locked. Here I am sleeping in the van. Here's day 2. So I was off. So I parked the van in a place I thought was safe. It's a big ass parking lot. There were a couple other cars there. I figured I could just blend in and be cool. And I did. I had a sleeping bag. And like I would get in the sleeping bag because I don't know if y'all know, but Vegas at night is cold as hell, dude. Don't let them Sin City lights fool you, bitch. It's cold as hell. It's so cold in the Vegas. How the hell am I going to keep begging? Anyway, so I got a sleeping bag. I am sleeping in this warm ass sleeping bag, right? What I forgot was I put the keys in the ignition. I'm asleep for about maybe, I don't know, a couple hours. All of a sudden, I feel the van starting up. At first, I think I'm just dreaming. I'm tripping. Feel it going to drive and it's hauling ass. Now I'm fully awake. I'm hearing somebody talking to themselves. So I unzipped the bag and I looked to my right. Right? There is a crackhead, a white crackhead, driving my van. He has a shotgun, excuse my friends, a big boomstick. And as soon as I looked over, he pointed it right in my face and told me, don't move, don't make a sound, or I'm going to unalive you. I'm sitting there with a tear coming out of my eye, and I'm trying to blow this bitch back so he doesn't see it. But the whole time he is talking to himself. I'm talking straight up schizophrenic type shit, talking to himself. He is driving and driving and driving. I don't know where we are now. I'm just sitting here looking up at the ceiling. I'm like, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. That's all I'm at. Please don't hurt me. Driving and driving. He's smashing shit. And this thing is, the boomstick is moving. I'm like, yo, son. I'm like, hey, sir. I don't care if you and the 4 other people in your brain are having an argument. I'm going to need you to take control of that boomstick. Know what I mean? I'm about to shit on myself. This shit is moving in his lap, and I'm going, hey, man. I am in full goddamn Terrence Howard, man, stop moving that shit, man. Man, please just keep talking and don't move that bullshit, man. Man, that goddamn thing is moving a little bit too close to my face, man. Man, why are you over here talking to yourself? Can one of y'all just pull that shit up, man? Man, I'm about to sit up here and piss on myself, man. Man, I don't care if you're driving the van, man. Just don't kill me, man. That was me. Whole time. It was a literal going.
Brother, whoa. Now you got too much dip on your chip.
That chip is all dip, no chip. So finally, after about, I know it had to be about 15 minutes. I know it did. I didn't move a muscle. I didn't move shit. I got to sit here and listen to this sumbitch have 5 arguments going on with the 5 other people that ain't in the van, but they all in his head. About 15 minutes of this shit. Man's, I can see this. I can see over my head. I can see the light. It's red. He's talking, and then he puts the damn van in park and gets out. I sat there for an additional minute, a whole ass minute, right? Until I hear the horns blaring and the light turns green. I jumped out of that damn sleeping bag and hauled ass. I didn't know where I was and I didn't care. I would drop. That shit scared the shit out of me. That shit scared the ever loving shit out of me. And I'm a dude, okay? I'm a guy. A guy. Hey, Edo, listen, it happened in Vegas, but I'll be goddamn if it's staying there. Shit. Listen, you don't pull a sawed-off boom boom stick in my goddamn face and expect my ass to. I think what he was trying to do was he was going someplace to sell that weapon. It might not have been loaded because the way it was bouncing around in his goddamn lap, I was like, bruh. Hey, home. Hey, man. No. I was out there. Listen, exactly, Mo Fate. Why take the goddamn chance? All I know is I jumped out of that goddamn sleeping bag so fast. No shoes on, just straight white socks. I was willing to get a ticket as long as I could tell him about this sumbitch. That was 7 days. I was on the street for 7 days. I was on the street for an entire week. That happened on day 2. And by day 3, I just parked the van at night right in the old house and just slept there. The next morning, I had an alarm, you know, one of the little watch alarms and shit. I had a Casio. And it beep, 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 beep. I was up and down. Hey, Chaos, look here. I said almost shit on myself, but listen, I wasn't taking the chance. It would have been great if I could have gone to a church and gotten help. But I wouldn't have. That's the point. Hey, Sigrid, I learned that shit too. Like if you go down on Fremont Street, you can park your shit in a casino parking lot and stay there forever. Ain't nobody coming in there, bitch. They will pop your dumb ass. Moose, I got, you know, violent, whatever the hell, but I won my appeal, kids. Yay. I say all that to say this. Without hope, your life spirals. The church is supposed to be doing more to help foster your hope than me. They have the resources. Hell, the Catholics built the Vatican in the middle of Italy. It's a city. The Vatican is a goddamn city. Yet we still see starving Catholic kids. What is this? What is this? Catholics in America are more concerned about not turning in PDF file preachers or priests than they are actually taking care of the population that comes to their damn church. What is wrong with you? You have to live in a world where the one place you think you would get help, the one place you think would help you is telling you, nah. Who knows that? I mean, like, I really need y'all to truly understand what I am trying to tell you. The church, the mosque, and the synagogue no longer offer you hope. They no longer offer you hope. Jesus is not in there. So my question becomes, why are you? I've seen two people say the Vatican is actually treated as a separate country. Make that shit make sense. You got so much money that you're a city. You're a country of your own. Hope no longer lives in the church. So why are you there? If you can read the same book, if you can understand the same book using like the Strong Concordance or what have you, there's people like Dan McClellan, who is a Christian theology graduate. Like, he's studied this shit. Shout out to him. You can listen to guys like Dan McClellan. Why are you there? What are you there for? You're literally giving your money to an institution that will not be there in your time of need. It's just like everybody hates the government. Oh my God, I hate the government. I don't want to pay taxes, even though you drive on roads and drive over bridges and shit, and that shit the government takes care of. The church is the same goddamn way. Why are they able to get money out of people when they are not giving you anything? You pay taxes into the government. You notice, hey, this bridge, it was messed up 6 months ago. Oh shit, it's been paid. It's been taken care of. That's your money at work. Where's your money at work in the church, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody tell me where it is. Can we not? I love you. I am proud of you. Continue to be the light of the world that you are. And just know we take care of our own around here. I need y'all to understand that. You hate paying taxes to the government. Hate it. Can't stand it. All the rich people are trying to convince you that they're going to raise your taxes. Bitch, you ain't got shit. What is nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Got to have something for you to pay taxes. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You got to have something if you're going to pay taxes. Come on now. You are over here literally rubbing two nickels together like they're a genie lamp, hoping 3 more nickels pop out of it and offers you a wish to get 1 million more nickels. Like, come on. When you see somebody like Peter Thiel trying to tell somebody with sick that mean people with 6 teeth are arguing for people with 6 yachts. Listen, that might be the phrase of 2025. That might be it. But these people are out here telling you, you get to Jesus if you give me money. Hey, homie, wait a minute. I can call dude up my damn self. You think I'm bullshit. All right, here we go. Prompt time. Kids love prompt time. Oh, here it is. It's connecting. Hi, is Jesus available? Hey, how you doing? My name's Thomas. If we needed food, you would offer food, yes? Okay, so do we need a guy to ask you for us? Him say no. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Him say, come talk to me yourself. I'm just saying, it's a country club at this point. We're not members and did not pay our tax. Whoa. Hold everything. My oldest sis was ordained when she passed. When she passed, her church would not let us have her services there. And Nana said, because we were not members and did not pay tithes. I wish you would. I wish you would. I'm paying. My sister's ordained in your little funky ass building. She passes away, and you got the audacity to say, "Hey, but y'all ain't pay your tithes. You can't have our services here." Oh, a word? Okay. We can't have services in your building. Guess what?
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving it with something.
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm from around the way. I'm either gonna have a service in your building, or I'm gonna have your building with no services, bitch. All right, play with your mama. Play with your goddamn mama. Exact. Thank you, Merv. There used to be a church here. There used to be a place to go, but one of our ministers died, and we simply said no. So they took the roof and they took all the doors too. Bitch, listen. Okay. We can't have service in this building. Bet. We gonna have a building. You ain't listen. If we can't have services in your building ain't gonna have no services. What happened to the cable? They stole all of it. Hey, I went to the bathroom. I can't even pee because there's the stuff is piling up. What happened? They took all the copper wiring in this goddamn building. I need you to understand. They took every bit of copper wiring in this bitch. You see them the ones out there flossing. Hey, is that a whole copper water heater? Say no more, fam. I got you. I got you. Hold on, dog. Hey, hold on. How much copper wiring's in there? What about 50 grand? Hey, guess what?
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving it with something.
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I will be selling your pulpit on eBay, bitch. Play with me. Play with me. My sister's literally been in this damn church, being an ordained minister, but she died, and because we didn't pay your little funky entrance fee, she can't have service in there. Bet. Then you won't. Listen, I become Melly Mel. I done stole your copper, and I'm selling it for $50,000. Bitch, you will not have service in there. What happened to all the lights? He sold the shit on eBay. Dog, I'm doing cash and carry. My shit gonna be at night. We're gonna have people in there with helmets and shit, like the night vision goggles and shit. They gonna be ripping shit right out your damn building. Listen, when you see your pulpit on eBay or being cooked in the background, dog, come on. Play if you want to. Play the hell if you want to. Get the hell up out of here. Hold on. Churches say there's a God tax. Okay. And I'm the tax collector. Because if you're not going to service the community that you live in, then what are you here for? What Miss Monroe did was tell the world what we already knew. And I know that's got a lot of y'all hurt. I know that. But preachers are coming out getting mad at Miss Monroe. Taco meat, Thomas Burke with the robe on with the taco meat. He getting mad at Miss Monroe. She got to be everything except a grown-ass woman because she caught your ass in the lie y'all been peddling to people for decades, for centuries even. I hope to have the Villains Guild fill in that gap. I do. I hope to. Is it going to happen in my lifetime? You goddamn right it is. I'm going to make it happen that way. Because if I can't offer you anything else, I can offer you hope. I can be more of a follower of Christ than any Christian simply by telling you, if I got it and you need it, you got it. And meaning, not just saying it, but being about it. Being about it. I want to uplift those churches that actually do good works in the community. And it's not about mega church status or anything like that. It's about doing the good works that Christ did and told you to do. I don't have to put a deity on it. I just have to live it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to put a deity on any of this. I just have to live it. I just got to live it. That's it. If I live it, then I never, ever, ever need to put a deity on it. You know what I mean? And that's what I want all of you to be. I want you all to be, if I have my wish, I would like to see a world full of villains. A villain on every continent on the planet, except for maybe Antarctica, because I'm not going up there giving a goddamn polar bear a VG pen. Like, y'all. Thomas, we got a polar bear that's a member of VG.
Oh, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
Pardon? Pardon said, huh? Hey, Angry, you go up there and give him a pen. I ain't gonna do that. No, I ain't gonna do that. Because Angry think I pick up all the time. Come on now. But I want y'all to stop this idea that you need these people. Now, I know I'm speaking into the void. I'm speaking to the choir because every one of y'all already have that thought process. But it's got to be bigger. It's got to be. These people want to control your life, but they don't want to help you with that life. So why are they even here? What is that? How is it the Satanic Temple has acted more like Christ than any church I've seen in my entire life? But they tell you the Satanists are the bad people. No. Good morning, Kimmy. Oh, the goddamn Satanists, they're out there, they're persecuting us because of our Christian faith. No, bitch, they out there reminding you hoes ain't doing what y'all supposed to do. That's what they're doing. You want to know what the Satanic Temple is doing? They're being the villains of the story. Woman calls, asks for baby formula. You go, well, we don't do that here, and blah, 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 blah. And then the Satanic Temple's over there going, hi. Hey, what kind of formula do you need? We got you. Don't worry about it. If we don't got it, we'll go get it for you. And the Christians over there mad as shit. They're over there mad.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Why am I shunning the non-believer when your bitch ass ain't doing nothing? Why would I shame the Satanic Temple because they're called the Satanic Temple while your ass is over here with a mega church ain't doing shit, but you out here saying this shit? Get your monkey ass on someplace. Thomas, you hate Christians. No, I hate fake ass people that try to pretend to be Christians and don't do anything Christ did or said to do, but makes damn sure they want to tell me about a woman's uterus and what it should and shouldn't be doing.
And after you hang, man, kiss my ass.
You can get mad at me if you want to, bitch. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm going to say what this all comes down to, and this is how I'll end the show. In this life, you will go through hardship and hopefulness. You will find the highest joys and the lowest darkness, all encompassing what makes up your life. People will come into it and they will change how you fundamentally see things, and you'll be thankful for it. People will come into your life that will do irreparable harm, and you will hate them for it. But at the end of it, there is a heart. There is an ember, a flame, a little itty bitty flame called hope. Hope. I want to foster, nurture, and cultivate it. I want you to make that hope something that drives every action that you take in this world. I told y'all, I got one goal: to try to leave the world better than it was when I got here. And if that means I do it in 53 years, 63 years, 83 years, or 103 years, hope will still be there. Hope. Am I angry? Yes. Because I'm so goddamn tired of watching people who can do more do less. I'm sick of it. I've been sick of it for 5 years. I've been sick of it for 35 years, 40 years. I'm sick of it. Why do you have to justify your food to anyone? I don't give a damn if you buy a bunch of goddamn Oreos with EBT. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you spend $27 in EBT to buy cupcakes. I don't give a goddamn. Are you eating the goddamn cupcakes, or are you dancing around them in some weird vortex type thing? Morning, how you mom and them? Love you, Wolfie. Be safe, please. I don't give a damn. As long as you eat the cupcakes, I don't give a shit. Oh, I watched a woman spend $27 for cupcakes. Hey, bitch, I watched $8 billion get lost in the goddamn Department of Defense hole. I'm a little bit more angry about that than that woman on EBT with the goddamn cupcakes. I want every one of you to eat. I don't want food insecurities. I don't. I do not. I don't like when people say they have food insecurities. I don't like the idea of food deserts. Parts of the country where the nearest grocery store that sells fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, milk, cheese, eggs, and meat is miles away. They gotta find a way to get there because it's miles away. I don't like that shit. But I can see, ask your doctor if this goddamn drug that is for your eyesight, but it's gonna make your booty hole shit out shitty bricks for the next 9 months if you take the shit. Ask your doctor, if this medicine is good for you. It'll clear up your eyes and clean your colon, because every time you take it, your booty just decides to like shit out everything you've eaten for the past 5 years. But take the medicine. I want to give you hope. I want to give you hope. Villainy is my hope for you. It is my promise to you that as long as there is breath in this body and a voice in this body, and even if I lose said voice, I'm going to fight for your hope. Sometimes truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. Sometimes people deserve to have their faith rewarded. You work, you raise your kids, you pay your rent, you pay your taxes. You're a good human who wants to do good things for people. You're ridiculed, beat down because you use EBT or WIC or SNAP or whatever. You're ridiculed because your kids are on Medicaid. You have no hope. It is my responsibility to give that to you. It is my responsibility, not something I would. It is my responsibility to do so. I have a platform. It is my job to give you hope. I wear the black hat. I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. My wife right now has been looking, and actually she was on television. She was interviewed for this. She has been looking for a church or an organization that really does help feed the homeless and the poor so that we can start giving donations and working with them. It is my responsibility to give you that hope, because I would be betraying everything that you and I have built together. I didn't get 1.1 million followers because people like my face. I didn't get it trying to be liked. I got it for telling the truth and being hated for it. It's part of the job. It's part of the goddamn job. It's in the job description, Thomas. One of the tenets of villainism is to tell the truth. Oh, I will, Sigrid. And the truth is, and I mean this sincerely, and everybody needs to really, truly understand this. The institutions that you depend on will fail you. One of those institutions is religion. They will give you a pat on the head. They'll give you this idea that you can just get to Jesus if you give everything. You can read the book for yourself. You can take notes and discuss it with other people of faith, of spirituality. You do not need these goddamn churches. You don't. I think Miss Monroe deserves, matter of fact, I'm saying it out loud. I think Miss Monroe is one of the people that is in the running for the My Name Caesar Bitch Award, which is for the Badass of the Year. In 2025, she is absolutely in the running for the My Name Caesar Bitch Award. Absolutely 100%. She is out here doing the work. You don't need these buildings. You don't need these preachers. You don't need these pastors. You don't need these priests. All you need is a giving goddamn heart, ability to read, and a life worth service, worth doing service to others. I gave my body and my mind to my nation to protect your freedoms. I am now giving my life to giving you the hope that you need to survive. I got to remember my beautiful wife. I got to remember to love on her and to show her how much she means to me. I got to remember to love my beautiful 8 children and tell them openly and honestly that how much I love them and how much they mean the world to me. I have to tell my friends that I love you, that I am proud of you, that you mean the world to me. Because the first thing I can give that costs me absolutely no money is hope. Hope. So I will leave you with this. And I want everybody to listen. I know there's a few people over here, I want you all to listen to me very, very closely. When I tell you I love you, I mean every single syllable. When I tell you I'm proud of you, I mean every single letter. When I tell you that the world is more beautiful and more hopeful with you in it, I mean every single bit of it. Because I can give you that. Costs me nothing. Doesn't bring my status or anything down. It is my responsibility. I love you. I am proud of you. And the world is a sweeter place with you in it. I hope to lead an organization that does more than talk. They advocate. They act. They are in the middle. They are out there putting boots to the ground, showing that there is hope in this world. My brother Elijah, aka Mr. Outcast, leads an organization that is about the work. It is my honor to stand beside him and to be led by him. There will come a day where there will be another brutalist in the chair of the leader of the Villains Guild. I completely anticipate that. And I've said over and over, if that person is not about the work, not about giving hope to the people, not about taking care of those who need us, about telling the truth in rooms where people do not want to hear it, if that person who sits in this chair as the leader of the Villains Guild is not about that work, get that mother effer out of there. See, angry, caught myself. They got to go, whoever they are. I can give you that because it costs me nothing. And it lets you know the words of that Bruce Springsteen song. We take care of our own. I like being hunted, and I can take it because I'm not a hero. I'm not. I'm a watchful protector, a silent guardian. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. And I will try to give you hope every day, to spark that ember, to keep it lit in your heart. And I will do it even if it means that I am hated for it. Truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. Sometimes people deserve to have their faith rewarded. Allow me the honor to be that person for you. That's the show, kids. As always, if you like what I'm doing, would like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/ThomasTheVillainBishop. $3 a month. Help me keep all of this running. We are getting closer. I appreciate that, Mr. Outcast. I appreciate that. And that's exactly what I will start doing. Patreon.com/ThomasTheVillainBishop. You guys already know Smooth California. Go to smoothca.online. Type in the Villain 10 for 25% off of your purchase. Smoothca.online. You guys know about Melanated Excellence. melexcellence.com. Go over, check it out. They got some great stuff over there. Huma is a good friend of mine. She absolutely runs that shop, and her designs are fantastic. Please go over and check it out. melexcellence.com. You guys know about Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the apparel. I'm telling you, fantastic work. Y'all saw me in that Something Black made sweatshirt yesterday. Y'all saw the fit. Y'all know how nice it is. SomethingBlackMade.com. Finally, the show is brought to you part by W Energy. Go to W.GG. Type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. I highly recommend Grandpa's Denture Water. I know it sounds disgusting, but trust me, it will kickstart your day. The mass blackout is November 25th to December 2nd. Now, understand, there are 2 holidays in that time. In that time, we're going to show them that you can't keep playing with us. And we're going to hit them in the place we know for a goddamn fact they will listen. Their wallets. The mass blackout, this November 25th to December 2nd. Again, if you are on TikTok, you see on the right-hand side the Venmo and Cash App for Nurse Jean, who is the wife of Wakandan Road Rebel. He is our brother. He is our friend. He needs our help. If you have it to give, I don't want y'all to go broke trying to do it. If you have it to give, please donate to either Nurse Jean's Venmo or Cash App. If you don't, go to Wakandan Road Rebels page. Make sure you put some love in that page. Tell them we love you. We need your voice out there talking. Wakandan Road Rebel and Trucker 557 are 2 of the best men I've met on this application. Or yeah, I have. They are great men. They're great guys. They're funny, and they will bring receipts on that ass. Please remember that. I think Nurse Jean or Trucker will be doing a live today. Please check it out. Go support, throw all the coins, whatever you got to do, because Road Rebel needs us, so we are going to be there for him. Sound of Coffee Shop, up, running, piping hot. I'm working on a couple of things. I did send Elijah an Outcast Nation thing, but I'm gonna try to work on it again today. But yes, go over there, check it out. I got hoodies. I'm getting hoodies because it's hoodie season, right? The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthball.com. What is it that we say every day, kids? And today I want us all to say it with this in mind. Faith is a beautiful thing. Spirituality is a beautiful thing. You are at your absolute best when you are in line. By the way, inspirational word from Star O'Green. Hold up. Make sure I say it right. Here it is. Be limitless today. I'm proud of you. Embrace your personal power and potential. That's the inspirational word. And as always, from Tracina, we got the good word. Hydrate, elevate, self-love is self-care. I love you. Have a beautiful day on purpose. But I want y'all to think about this before we go. You are loved, even when you think you aren't. You are a good human being, even when people tell you you're not. You scrape and you struggle just to make it to the next day. I am proud of you for that. I am very, very proud of you for that. So let today's lesson be this. You're not alone. We are watching. If we can help, we will, because that's what communities do. Do not take the church and the cross and the music and the money. Throw all of that away. Focus on what Jesus said. Love the Lord our God with all your heart. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. As an atheist, that is the life I try to live. That is the life I try to live. Morning, Q. So I will end the show like this. We take care of our own. We take care of our own. You all are a part of my life. I hope I'm a part of yours. So we are going to take care of each other. That's what we do around here. So how do we end the show every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. My position is awareness. And this has been one heartfelt, loving, and fantastic Truthful Thursday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast will be talking that wrestling shit on a Thursday night with Superplex Party on these GCPR airwaves and streaming on the YouTube channel. I love y'all. Tomorrow is Flag on the Play Friday. I'm going to try my damnedest to give y'all a great show tomorrow because you guys are worth it. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Ooh, if you're still ovulating, you might want to move back a second. Oh, good Lord, this man fine as shit, boy. Man, this man aging like fine wine, baby. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all tomorrow. Be safe, be good, be powerful, be great. We'll see you in the morning. On my regular goddamn page, TikTok. Peace. I love you guys. You are beautiful. Have the best day possible, please.